In early 2019, my dad discovered a piece of land that held an old cabin that was totally abandoned. It was full of trash, but my dad thought maybe I can do something with this place. And even though the place looked really, really bad, my dad felt something here. He became curious. So curious, in fact, that he reached out to the owner. And almost a year later, he read in the local newspaper that the cabin had burned down. That could have been the end of the story. But for my dad, it wasn't. It was only the beginning. He reached out once again, and this time a deal was made. The initial idea was to build a garage where the cabin used to stand. In spring of 2022, the construction began. First off, my dad ordered all the stuff for the garage from a place called Lundqvist Trä. It took a couple of months to receive all the materials, and in the meantime we could clean up the construction site and prepare everything. And before starting out the real project, we actually started with setting up a super small house. The point of this house was just storage and have a place to hang out with during the reconstruction. When all of the materials had arrived and the slab was done, we could finally start raising the walls of the garage. It was on June 5th, 2022. Our crew was small. It was just me, my brother, my father and my mom, and some relatives that helped out whenever they could. We worked all summer, long days, long evenings, but it was totally worth it, and it really came together quite fast. Doing a project like this is really good for the family spirit, to do something real together. My personal favorite was to work on the roof, as well as painting the house, which is a quite time-consuming process. Also, using the drilling machine to put the slates on the roof was one of my favorite parts of this building process. The garage was finalized in 2022, in the end of the year, and thereafter the process of filling it up started. When the garage was completed, my dad decided to rebuild the main house as well. So in October the same year, he decided to do the groundwork so everything was set for spring. Winter brought a pause, but as soon as spring returned, we began raising the walls. We used the same company, Lundqvist Trä, for the building blocks for the main house. We were the same crew for this project as well, and now we had some experience building something very, very similar. We built all summer, and by the fall the key features were in place. Five years ago, we started out this project from a burned down cabin to a place full of life, love, and memories. It's inspiring to look back and see how far we've come. From ashes to a home, from vision to reality. In 2025, 5 years later, the circle is complete. What started out in ashes had become something real, something tangible, almost like a ranch. A space for barbecues, for family gatherings, and even for weddings. The property wasn't just rebuilt, it was reborn.